Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and honored guest. JFK, Picasso, Oprah Winfrey, Jackie Onassis, Garret. How do I fit in within that mix? We were all born in the year of the snake, the sixth position in the Chinese zodiac. In terms of in terms of relationships rather, the snakes are extremely selective. Only the best will do. On a personal note, I met my wife Claudia when I was a junior in high school. And she was a junior in high school, and in fact she invited me to the junior ball. I like to believe that I was selective and only the best will do, but then again I was only 16. At 25 we got married, and this Friday we're celebrating our 32nd year wedding anniversary. Snakes love good books, food, art, music, and dance. At an early age, I enrolled both my daughters, Erica and Tess, into ballet lessons. And Erica actually became quite good in ballet. As a matter of fact, she was accepted to the University of Pennsylvania's Rock School of Ballet in the summer of 1996. When Erica was approaching college years, she decided on UCLA as her #1 choice. UCLA, five miles from the ocean, having neighboring communities that included Bel Air, Brentwood, Beverly Hills, beautiful campus, great reputation. What's there not to like? The only problem is it's almost impossible to get into. As a result of that, and given the qualities of a snake, I knew we had to be very innovative and creative in the application process. Also, given the qualities of a snake, rejection is not an option. So if we had to scheme and plot, we were going to scheme and plot to get her in. Now, mind you, Erica was a pretty good student in high school. She graduated in the top 4% in her class with a GPA of 4.6, but I assumed that everyone graduated with those kind of good grades going to UCLA. So again, we had to be different. We couldn't be a statistic. All the other schools that Erica applied to, she applied through the pre-med program and just gave her grades. This time we had to do it differently. So instead of the pre-med program, we applied through the dance program at UCLA. Why? Because the dance program required an audition, as well as she had to compose 2 essays. She's an excellent dancer and maybe even a better writer. So in any case, by being creative and personalizing her application, she beat the odds and got into UCLA. I may add that within a year, Erica moved out of the dance program and moved to the letters and science program. And she ultimately majored in economics with a minor in English. And she graduated in 2006, and again is getting married in October. Tess just graduated from ASU with a teaching degree. And we all know how difficult it is to get a teaching job in this state. She focused her efforts on charter schools. And she just accepted a position for a charter school as a kindergarten teacher here in Scottsdale. So I'm proud of both girls. Snakes are extremely analytical, work very hard, and job hop. And consistent with that analytical profile, I majored in economics in college. I pursued my MBA in finance from NYU. I then joined IBM as a financial analyst, working out of Armonk, their corporate headquarters, and I interfaced with a number of marketing divisions. The more I got involved in marketing, the more I liked it, and then I job hopped over to PepsiCo, which is right down the street, and became area marketing manager for the company-owned franchises in the Texas division and the Western division, which included Phoenix. Then another opportunity presented itself with Chiquita Brands, United Brands, and I opted to move over there. I ended up being group director of Chiquita Brands North America. Chiquita Brands was then relocated from New York, which is my home base, to Cincinnati. I didn't make that relocation and instead joined the family business, which was one of real estate development. As we approached the mid-1990s, I felt the need to get back to corporate America. And Erica was also finishing up her elementary school years, and so it was either now or never in terms of relocation, because I didn't want to uproot them at a later age. So I took out a piece of paper, started writing out what I believed to be my own personal strengths, as well as what I believed to be the opportunities. From a straight standpoint, I felt I had a strong academic understanding of finance and the markets, and from a professional standpoint, I had a pretty good background in both finance as well as marketing. So I decided, and then as far as the opportunities go, I felt baby boomers represented the opportunities. The baby boomers were all getting older, all approaching retirement. They're expected to live longer than the prior generation. Most baby boomers don't have any pension income, and so most baby boomers have financial needs. And so I felt financial services made sense. Phoenix was a natural because of its lifestyle, not to mention it's a growth market for retirees. So we moved here in '96. I joined Smith Barney, and then in 2008, I moved over to Merrill Lynch. That red light can't be on.
Shortcut.
Well, I guess so. I have a lot more. Just move to the finish, right? In closing, whatever happens, snakes always strike out for themselves. They know how to use people and situations to their advantage. They are destined for fame and fortune. Thank you.
Thank you, Garret.
There it is.
Let's take 90 seconds or so to fill out the written evaluation.